Hey, what's going on, guys? Those are the words I'm trying to say. That was... Let's see... Runaway Dog by Counterintuitive Records. It's a pretty good name. Although I thought Counterintuitive had a hyphen in the middle, not a space, but could be wrong. Anyway, last night I did some of my first couple Barrows runs ever. And tonight, I got an elite clue scroll from those Barrows runs, so I want to do it. We'll do the elite clue scroll. What's going on, Dr. Nick? We'll do the elite clue scroll. See what we get. I had good luck at Barrows, I think anyway. I had pretty bad luck with clue scrolls in the past, so I'm back on today. Oh yeah, and not at 6 a.m. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at this clue scroll. Here, I can show you. A ring of water surrounds 4 powerful rings. Dig above the ladder located there. I know this is, you know, Dagonoth, Kings and all that. A free 50k for half hour of effort. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm all about. I know where the cave is. I'm not exactly sure where in the cave it is exactly, so I kind of want to see that before I run there, because I hate these fucking caves. Are the worst. They're like a beyond a pain in my ass. I absolutely hate going in there. Sorry, I'm looking at a quick clip of this. So he goes up the ladder. I absolutely hate this area. That's why I'm not even bothering to. Oh, well, we'll find it in a minute. So to go through here, we need the pet rock to open the switch. We need the rune axes, throwing axes, in order to make sure that we can open up that little area. Otherwise, you need, I think, 2 other people with you to do that, don't you? And I'm gonna bring some prayer potions and probably some food as well, so I can not get squished. This guy, like, where is it? There's like a video. I'm looking at this video to see exactly where in the caves it is, and like the end of the video is not where he picks it up. Ah, fuck it. I'll just go look. My own. Cool. I don't know. This fucking dude has just been sitting here. Copied a clipboard. Is that new? Just asking to buy twisted bows and multi-million-dollar items. I can't imagine that's a real person. Grab a little food. It's going on fast, take it. Have some extra supplies. I'll equip that. Drinks and snacks, nice. I'm gonna turn off auto retaliate for this. Molten glass. All right, let's see what we get. I believe it's this guy over here, right? Decline item swap scam. Yeah. Thank you, Revo. There, I appreciate it, man. Revo, what did we say? Sorry, I'm terrible at names. I've had pretty much not great luck with clue scrolls across the board, so hopefully this will be a little bit nicer. I also have my map of what to pray where. Stamina potions, that's what I should have grabbed. Oh, look at that. Who knows? Yeah, no, it was a raid. I had some nice hosts, so I had some good numbers, so I ended up higher up in the list and got lucky that I got raided, I guess. I mean, you can see right now I don't have any hosts at all. Down, please. Climb down the fucking ladder, please. These guys are ranged? Yeah, I guess they would be. Fuck, I can't read. This is why I hate this area. My reflexes are not good. I'm not a PVMer. Definitely not a PVMer. Okay. Time for crab. You making some crab? Oh, the rock crabs. Oh, it's a torch. Hopefully I can get some stamina back real quick. That's all good, Revo. My internet actually went out today as well for some reason. It was out for a couple hours. Good on Skin. I understand that, Fist. I've been really picky about the way my stuff smells as well. The way my meat smells. Dinner to drink, nice. Alright, let's continue on. I'm okay. It's probably a little hard to see, but my face is really fucking swollen right now. Did I fight bees? No. I had a fucking half a cup of soda and that did it to me. I can't have any sugar. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. Oh, good. They give you a... Oh, fuck. If that wasn't there, I would have never found... Because, like I said, remember I was saying I was looking at a video to see where it was? The guy just fucking stood there and then walked away. He didn't use his shovel there. Oh, don't magic me. Cool. Get the hell out of here. Ah, I fucking hate that. Yeah, that was the Dagonoth Cave. I hate that area. 100% hate that area. But we got the new clue scroll. You were 3 and I was the 6th. Come speak to me. Vanica in the Edgeville dungeon. That's not the... Excuse me, that's not that's not the Slayer Master there, is it? No. Maybe it is. You were 3 because he's a combat tutor. Yeah, so it is the Slayer guy, but I don't know if I understand the 3 and the 6th. $5K medians? Jesus Christ. I think this is either my first or second elite. I don't think I really have done many elites. I don't even know. Can you even check that? What, a Ring of Wealth will check that? His age? Features. View boss log. I don't think this counts as a boss log, though. No. Look at that. All zeros. Except for fucking Wintertodd. And Barrows we did last night. Oh god, what a fucking noob. Maybe he's the 6th tutor? That's possible, but why would I be... What does 3 for me mean, then? You were 3 and I was 6. Yeah, if you're maxed, I guess that. Oh, the new character's combat level. Is he... He's not combat level 6 on Tutorial Island, though. You were 3 and I was the 6th. Yeah, yep, that's it. I was level 3 and he was the 6th person I talked to. Although... You not... I guess if you do it enough, you can fish up a level and fire make and woodcut up a level. You were given a new clue. That was just a hard riddle. That wasn't even like a difficult thing to do. Ah, I hate these. I hate all the clue scrolls. What is Pirate's Cove? Hmm. Are they doing a Bikini Bottom release? I do have a Discord. Exclamation Discord should get you the invite link for that. Rehydrated, that makes sense. I wonder if the speedrunning community is the only reason that's happening. To be honest. It was a good game, but I haven't played it in fucking forever, man. I think I beat it when it came out, and I haven't really played it much since. Maybe I didn't beat it. I worry I'm gonna get, like, attacked with these glue scrolls, like, every fucking time I do them. Not the boots. It's an alright game, but the atmosphere and music is top tier. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. They did a really good job with the setting and all that. Okay, well do you get 2 teleports with the Fremennik boots when you get the medium? Please tell me you do, otherwise I gotta walk all the way up there. You still only get 1 teleport a day? Oh, that's whack, dude. I'm prepping for a fight. I don't know if we're actually gonna get one, but and you. Yeah, it wasn't a bad game. Like Wing was saying, it is very well done and very well seated in the SpongeBob universe, which is not the case for a lot of games based on, you know, games based on cartoons and movies and stuff. Really good for, yeah, definitely was. Now, what I didn't bring is any cash if they want cash to go to the thing. Battle for Bikini Bottom, yeah, apparently there's a remaster coming out. Or remake or something. A redo. Oh yeah, there was tons of shovelware. Even for SpongeBob, there's tons of shovelware. I wonder if they are gonna keep in a lot of the bugs that allow for the speedrunning stuff. I wonder if they're gonna purposely keep those in. I mean, I know they did a lot of that stuff for like that Crash Team Racing that came out. They really went out of their way to try and make sure that there was a lot of those same weird things that made speedruns possible were still in the game, you know what I mean? Don't call me Outlander, I'm Mighty Darlor. Can't say I've heard of you. Letting sort in the clan, things really changed. You don't look Fremennik yourself. Yes, I suppose that's true. I have been gone such a long time. You've been away from these parts for a while. Blah, blah. I don't really want to start a quest. I just want to go on the boat. Is this a start to Lunar diplomacy? I really just want to go to the island. Tomato anus. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking hell. Alright, let me see how I can get to Pirate's Cove. Yeah, you have to start lunar diplomacy to do this. Fuck. Tomato Angus. Yeah. I kind of like to keep my quests grouped in one video, so I really don't want to start it, but it's the only way. Alright, then we'll actually read his dialogue. Hello there. Don't talk to me, Outlander. I don't have time for the likes of you. Hey, don't call me Outlander. I'm known as the Mighty Darlor. Can't say I've heard of you. So, they let your sort into the clan nowadays. Wow. I think things have really changed since I've gone. Been away from these parts for a while? Oh, you haven't heard of the infamous Lokar, Scourge of the Northern Seas? No. That's you then, is it? Forgotten already. That's like a kind of sound, I think, right? I have no regrets about why I left. Why did you leave then? There's sunglasses. I was driving. I actually forgot that I was wearing them. I was driving a little bit earlier to grab something to eat. Sunny. Why'd you leave? I don't wear glasses. I probably should wear glasses, but I don't wear glasses. As a young man, I learned that the Fremenic way of life was too slow for me. Oh sure, every so often we go on a big raiding party, looting and pillaging the weaker islands around here for food and profit, but, well, after a while, that was all I was looking forward to doing. Growing crops, milking cows, catching and cooking food, the day-to-day activities of our life, they're so boring. No, I knew what I wanted to do, and that was attack innocent people going about their daily business, steal all their money, and then spend it on wine, women, and song. Okay. So I ran away from Merleka to become a pirate. It's way more fun. Plus, you get to see the world. Was the world good then? Only you seem to have returned to Merleka after all. Yes, I've returned here, but that's only because we're short on supplies. This is the way games are meant to be played. I see. So where are you and your scurvy sea dogs headed to next? Arr, shiver me timbers. You're trying my patience. Sorry, got caught up in the moment. Indeed. Well, the rest of the group are at the Lunar Isle at the moment. That's where the Moon Clan lives. G-Dub, yeah. The Moon Clan. I think I've heard of them. I've played a little bit of Elder Scrolls Blade. It's the mobile one, right? It was okay. I'd be surprised if you hadn't. They're Fremenic's most hated memory. The Fremenic's most hated memory. Is it on the Switch? Oh, I played it on my phone. They've been at war with them for hundreds of years. Actually, that might be a problem for you then. A problem? Yeah. They're a really powerful race of mages. They'll read your mind and see you're a Fremenic straight away, then probably turn you inside out and feed you to the birds. It's coming to the Switch, or yeah, oh, interesting. I mean, when they first announced it, Todd Howard was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be on your phone, on your computer, VR, on the consoles. It'll be everywhere. We'll have a unique experience everywhere." I don't know how that game would work in VR. You kind of, I guess it could. Yeah, it's a mobile game. In that, oh yeah, that exact voice. That's I played his voice from the speaker in my face. I swear I have it on my phone somewhere. I don't know where I moved it to. There it is. Elder Scrolls Blades. You can see the icon when the phone doesn't get ripped out. It's still early access? Wow. It's automatic, yeah. Cosmic. But you went there, okay? But you went there, okay? But you went there, okay? That's it. Yeah, but I think the Fremeniks are a bunch of losers. They probably picked up on that. Look, I know a way you'll be able to travel there without, you know, getting killed in that, if you fancy a trip. Why not? I've always wondered what the state of my innards are. That's the spirit. Well, what you want to do is go and talk to Brunt, the chieftain, and get a seal of passage from him. A seal of passage? What's that? Well, it shows you're a diplomat for the Fremenik, so you'll have immunity from being killed and stuff. It's an ancient tradition not to attack anyone bearing a seal of passage, because they're probably on a diplomatic mission, or well connected with a powerful ally. Either way, killing them is usually a bad idea. So I have to try and bring peace to two warring nations who have been fighting for centuries? What? I never say to bother doing that. You just have to pretend like you might. No skin off my nose if those losers want to get slaughtered by the Moon Clan. Just more stuff for me to loot when they're all dead. Well, I'll try. I am the mighty Darlor after all. Yes. So I just have to go talk to Brunt, the chieftain, and tell him I want a seal of passage? That's it? Because in my experience, simple tasks like that always seem to take longer than I expect. Yeah, just go over and talk to the chief loser. You might have to tell him some rubbish he wants to hear, but that's it. Come back here when you got it. My supplies are loaded, and I'm ready to head back on our ship. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, apparently we're starting lunar diplomacy, so... They ended support for it? No, that's still in beta. It was Legends that they stopped support for. And I don't even think Blades has been out for a year, has it? It was last year's E3, no? Ask about a seal of passage. Hi there, Brunt, the chieftain. Could you help me out with a seal of passage? A seal of passage? Whatever for? Well, I've heard there are some great troubles between your people and the Moon Clan. I was going to help, so I need a seal of passage to show my intentions. Darlor, many have tried, but the Moon Clan are by no means a sharing group of people. They do everything by magic, something we never use. Excuse me, but they are so secretive about it. If only they would share, we wouldn't have to kill them all the time. Well, I'll see what I can do. Can I have that seal then? If you are to bring peace to our two warring clans, then perhaps it is best that you do. Alright, cool. Was it 2 years ago and then came out at E3 last year? Maybe. It's possible, but even still, it only just started coming out last year. It hasn't been live for a year. Like I said, I launched it and said it was still in beta, so unless I need to update it. So, you got that seal yet from Brunt the chieftain? Can I leave this dump of a town? Yep, got it right here. Great, let's head back to my ship. You ready to go now? Alright, let's be on our way. Why are you talking like that? Isn't that how pirates talk? Only the very stupid ones. I suggest you don't talk to that like that to my crew. They will probably assume you are mocking them and kill you. So let's start again. Are you ready to go? Why, yes, tally-ho. Suppose I'll have to do. If I could find where my lightning to HDMI adapter is, I would consider streaming it one day, but it's... You do it for 5 minutes and you pretty much are done. You know, it's the same thing over and over. What does it matter, Fist? Here we are at Pirate's Cove. You'll find the captain already on board. Okay. Please tell me this is outdoors, not indoors. Oh yes, we're just up a level, so it's not nice. Holy moss giants, nice. Oh, fuck. Dude. Is flying too high if you use melee? I don't have anything else on me. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta bring ranged or magic back. God damn it. What a fucking... Can I pay you to make a fake influencer ad for Blades? Unfortunately, I'm under contract with, I'm not. Raid Shadow Legends. God, I imagine how much legal trouble I could get in from saying I'm under contract with them and I'm not. No? What do you mean, no? Oh god, what was that thing? Do I want to use ranged or magic on them? I don't even know. You can't promote other games. I can't play other games. Oh god, could you imagine? I like how the mystic gear is like spread out. Where's the hat? But first, I'd like to thank my sponsor now. Let's head back over there. Doesn't say anything about having to fight people on the clue scroll. You know what's funny? Is like, Raid Shadow Legends is such a meme. It's been so widely advertised. I don't know anything about it. I know it's a mobile game. That's about it. It seems like it's a medieval game. I couldn't tell you more because I tuned it out. Every time I hear it, I tune it out. High fantasy, yeah. Alright. We're getting back there. An Americanized version of a gacha game, is it? Alright. Like I said, I haven't played any of it. I have no idea. It's one of those things that like I hear the name and I just like tune out. Alright, we're almost back. We'll do some ranging. Didn't they say before they don't sponsor or pay people and people choose to be influencers? I mean, you have a choice to be an influencer. You could choose to say no when they do that, but as far as I know, and most companies I think do it this way, is they pay a third-party company to find people to promote it. It seems like that's the way people do it. Ah, now it's a fucking... God damn it. It was either going to be this guy or the flying dude we had before. I didn't realize they would swap. It's alright. To be honest, it really depends on how they frame the sponsors for me. If it's a quick 2-second blurb at the beginning, sure, whatever. If it's, you know, a 3-minute block at the beginning, no, I'm skipping that. One of the guys that I watch says, you know, this episode is sponsored by XYZ, more on that later. And the end of the video is the sponsor. I don't mind that because it lets me know who the sponsor of the video is, and I can choose to watch it if I want at the end, you know. Dropped an uncut sapphire. Nice. Well, we can't pick it up. Sapphire, sure. These guys need to chill out, dude. See you in your dreams, said the vegetable man. Demonic onion. The Nightmare Zone teleport spot. A 10-minute video filled with 7 minutes of Raid Shadow Legends. Perfect. That's a good ratio of content to add. There it is. Oh. We teleported to West, man. Standing. Gotta watch out, the condensation off my cup is dripping. I'm dripping in my keyboard. Alright, demonic onion. A new clue. Alright, that was an easy one. Here, have this. Ooh. Try not to look at the clue in the corner. Alright, I don't know. Oh, it just tells me to find it. Okay. Is this south left of Karamja? No, not Karamja. Fuck, I don't know. Apatol. Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude, south left. South left. Raid RPG? Why wouldn't they... Why wouldn't they put Raid Shadow Legends? Shadow Snipe twice. Got him. Alright, guess we're going to Apatol. You know what that means. We need some monkey business. Karamjan monkey, zombie monkey, ninja monkey. Where's the gorilla one? There he is. Where's the nearest fairy ring? I don't have a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship offer right now in Twitch. I have one for Civilization 6, which I kind of want to do, but I would consider doing a Civ 6. The problem with the sponsored games through Twitch is it's based on viewership. And so if I did it right now with my 15 viewers, it's really not worth my time, to be honest. I mean, I want to play the Civ 6 anyway, but you know what I mean. I need to find a time when I have more than that, you know what I mean? Ah, thank you, AB. I hope you enjoy your no reward. Give you mole RNG. I actually was hoping. I gotta refresh my page on my other computer because it didn't show up there. It actually showed up in Chatty, which it hasn't really ever done that. Which I'm really happy it's showing up in Chatty now. Reinstalled Fallout 4. Crack yourself up because you realize every time you play it, you essentially make a new Project Purity to sell water for power cores. Yeah, power armor and Gatling lasers. Yeah. I thought 4 was okay. Look at that, nice. Was it a Zulra pet? Not for me. I started Fallout 4 VR, and that petered off after one session. Yeah, I think I like 3 better than 4. Oh no, the kebab. For those who are newer, this is my kebabless run of RuneScape. I'm just collecting kebabs and not eating them. You like the settlement system? I wasn't sure I really enjoyed the settlement stuff. Oh, I guess I could have used the fairy ring to get over here too, couldn't I have? Oops. Really? Chopping teaks out here. Interesting choice. You everything modded? Yeah. Seems like the way to go sometimes. You can't be a monkey to read a clue scroll. All right. Oh, okay. I just tell you where it is. This will be interesting. It probably won't let me search it as a monkey, will it? Oh no, well. I was gonna say, what if an enemy pops out? You can't really get attacked as a monkey, can you? Dig under Razorlore's Toad Bata. In Tarn's Lair. Oh. Fucking worst ones, dude. Guess we're going back to Tarn's Lair. It's free, usually not hard, a requirement. Heavy to cut there. A tick cut. Interesting. I would think that the poison enemies would make it not fun. But I guess I could be wrong. Ooh. Oh, right, the bird. Yeah, that would... Alright, I see. Yeah, that's true. Next game, I was in the middle of playing Subnautica. I do want to play more of that. I have a couple of VR games I've been meaning to catch up on. If I can launch Steam, I'll tell you exactly which ones. Chunky frame game. It's better now that I'm using a second PC to stream it. Let's see. Oh, come on. I got a key for Derail Valley, which is a train game. I picked up Intercosmos for free. Yakuza 0 was gifted to me by Wazaka. I want to try that. Subnautica, like I said. And then I got a whole bunch of other ones. Like I said, I've got no shortage of people sending me game keys, so I got a shit ton of things to play. But I wanted to play virtual reality. I wanted to get back into Beat Saber. There's a whole bunch of VR stuff I wanted to do. Part of my problem is, like I said, my face is pretty swollen right now from the sugar, and the VR helmet does not sit on my face properly if it's swollen. So I have to actually go through his lair, I think, to do this one. 2020 Raid Shadow Legends? No, I have not gotten a key for that yet. I'll keep an eye on my inbox, though. And as always, a 54th or a 55th kebab. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where the entrance to Tarn's Lair is. To even, like, go through it properly. Okay. You can do it via the ring. The nose goes inside the visor. Are you running Windows 10, Fist? If so, on the Windows Store is a program called 3D Builder. If you don't already have it on your computer, you can pull that STL into 3D Builder, and you can actually cut out the nose if you wanted to. It would probably take you a little bit of trial and error, but you can probably do it. Far too lazy? I mean, okay, fair enough. I mean, it could be as simple as you have the face of it. No, I can't even show you. I can't even like hold something up. You have the face of it, you know, the thing, and you just cut off one face or cut a U shape in it or something. You cut out the nose all the time. He had a STL for a... It's almost like a box that's seated on your face that you could lay down on your back on the bed and have the switch in it. So you don't have to hold it with your hands. But apparently it covers the nose, and I agree. It seems kind of dumb that you would put the nose inside of it. You're gonna like fog up the screen. There you go. That's probably a preview of it. I don't know if I have to fight him to do this, so I remember he does drain your prayer, so let me grab a few more prayer potions just in case. Alright, I don't know what I'm in for in here, so... some magic. Good. Jesus Christ. What are you supposed to fucking do in here? That's to go fight him. I need like a reverse guide for Tarn's Lair. Alright, I mean, it says to hop across the pillars, which I was trying to do. Oh my god, you have to... Okay. Jump to pillar. You have to right-click and jump to it, apparently. What's weird is if you fall into the chamber you want to be in, so... Jesus. How many quests? I'd have to count. I don't really know off the top of my head. Oh, come on. I could look in a few minutes. Am I just moving farther and farther away from this? They do, yes. Rough percentage? 80 or 90? 80%? But, I mean, you know, the farther we go, the harder the quests get, so... And the higher skill requirements I'm required to have to do them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I just going in a circle? Oh, I think I am. You're laughing. Some of the quests do require, like, really high stats. I am really fucking glad I did not go this way when I originally did Tarn's Lair. I have no idea where I'm going, I'll be honest. '70 smithing, mining, hunting, herblore, and agility. Yep, that's one of the ones that requires a lot of shit. Can I not jump this gap? Can I not jump over this? What is the point of being over here? I guess to move forward, I want to move forward. Oh, I see. There's a second door out there. Got the casket. Getting the hell out of here, man. That sucked. That was so dumb. I would never get that again. All right, over under on the casket, guys. What do you guys think? One GP. Average loot roll is worth 51k. On average, elite clue our clues are worth 257k. 257,000, yeah. 85k. What do we get if you're the closest? The satisfaction of knowing that you are the closest. I'm going to guess 45,000 gold. You'd rather get a sponsor? Well, you can email them and ask. Ready? Oh. Do we want to fight the mimic? I want to fight the mimic. I'm totally gonna do it. Let me go grab some supplies. I'm totally gonna do it. Should we mage him or whip him? I don't know why I had to make the sound effect for that. I'm gonna mage him. Yeah, I have it open up over here. Yes, the intimidation sound effect. I mean, it has a much higher melee defense than it does magic defense, so. Wield this. Considering we are going to be praying the whole time, I don't think this actually helps us. No, it does not. Can I don't think I can use the burnt book yet. Oh, I only have burnt pages, so I guess not. Never mind. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I don't have the burnt page, the burnt book itself. We're all gonna be praying? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I accept your support. Thank you. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Mage boots. All right, never done this one before. Let's go heal up and pray. We'll pray so we can pray some more. Players have 6 chances to kill a mimic from a master clue scroll, 5 from an elite, which corresponds to the items obtained from the casket. Every time a player leaves or dies, the amount of rolls in the drop table is decreased by 1. So hopefully we can defeat him on the first try. We'll get 5 rolls. Hopefully get something good. You must enable a chance upstairs in Watson's house in Hasidius. Oh, I didn't know you had to turn it on. Okay. All right. No worries. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe I'll get something really expensive that I don't need that I can sell. And I can buy some nice offhand magic items. And the Fury necklace. If I remember correctly, his house is... Where? This... No. Where is Watson's house? I think it might be this one. It is this one, okay. Oh god. That one emote, like, doesn't work on a white background. I can't even tell what it is. Alright, so the guide says, always pray melee. Move around the room when he throws sweets and ignore the spawned minions. Use stat boosting potions and prayers as needed. I don't have any stat boosting potions on me, but that's okay. Light theme. Yeah, I actually have Chatty in light theme, and the Steam dashboard is automatically dark themed. I don't know why. But I don't really honestly care. People get really upset about light theme versus dark theme, and it doesn't matter to me. Gruff McScruff. There's old Watson. Apparently you can trade in a easy, medium, hard, and an elite scroll to him in order to get a master clue scroll from him. Do you seek a challenge? If you do, the mimic will test your mettle. Tell me about the mimic. The mimic is a casket. When you find treasure, perhaps you'll realize your casket is the mimic. If so, the mimic will reveal itself and summon you to its arena to fight. If you are victorious, the mimic will reward you with things. Oh, I want things. So, would you like the chance to face the mimic? The rewards are especial. Yeah, dude, I'll take it. The mimic is pleased. All right. That's pretty good. If you go in dark mode or something, it's dark mode by default. You have trouble going to light mode. I don't really care. I also like to keep my phone on the highest brightness at all times because I think it looks nicer. I think it looks better. I don't know. Whatever. I'll be wrong. I don't care. Oh, what happened? Why didn't I get to fight him? Aw, why didn't I get to fight him? What the fuck happened? I clicked on it to open it just like before. Motherfucker. Tuna potatoes, a dragon mace, firelighters, oak plank, blood runes. Ah, what a fucking letdown. And of course it all fell on the floor because I don't have any room in my inventory because I have sharks in here. A waste of fucking sharks, but... Is that why? Ah, that's so... Ugh. That makes me salty. I am still not happy about that. Here I was, all ready to fight. Now we just wasted a bunch of sharks. I think it's not wasted because we got more valuable items for him, but still. Fucking dragon mace. Oh, it looks so dumb. But yes, that was my first elite. 108k. A little bit higher than the 45k estimated, but those oak planks, I'll use them for construction. Oh, that's nice. Tuna potatoes are nice. They heal a fair amount, but they're just consumable at the end of the day. Fire starters are just for show. Only 50 GPs a piece. Oh god. Blood runes are always nice. 60 of those. Deposit all the tuna potatoes. They heal 22 hit points, so they're just marginally better than sharks. Alright, well. What is this worth? No, I want to know what it's worth, not what the description is. High alch value is higher than the Grand Exchange, so I'll just alch it. Fire rune and a nature rune. I think it's 1-in-1, right? No, it's 5-in-1. Interesting. That's why I use this. No, that's true. Do the tuna potato stack? I didn't think they did. No, they don't. They only stacked because they were noted, but you can't eat them noted. I mean, I can withdraw sharks stacked as well, but you know how fucking, you know how notes work. Why am I telling you how notes work? I was ready for it. I was ready to fucking do the elite clue scroll. I mean the casket. You don't know how. So any item, almost any item, basically any item that doesn't already stack in your inventory, you can withdraw as a note. And the note has the equivalent value of the item, but you can't really use it. So if I withdrew 5 swordfish and I withdrew 5 noted swordfish, you can see that the notes take up 1 stack, and their value is still equivalent to a swordfish, 316, but I can't actually eat it because it's just a note. But I could eat the swordfish. What you could do with notes is bring them to a bank teller, and they will unnote them for you. Or you can put them in your bank and withdraw them, and then they will unnote it. Or you can, they're banknotes just for items instead of money or whatever. There are certain people who will unnote items for a small fee in the game, usually 5 coins. You can sell noted items to a store and then buy them back as items. You can trade the notes to people. Say you want to trade somebody 1,000 logs. You don't have to do it in 7 trades or whatever it is to do 28 at a time. You can trade them notes instead. It's just an equivalent item that stacks. but there's some things you can't do notes for. So fishing bait stacks. If I try and withdraw it as a note, it'll say this item can't be withdrawn as a note, and it just drew it as a normal item. You would never really need to note fishing bait because it stacks up until, I don't know, what is it, a couple billion or a couple million or something weird. Whatever max stack size is, it'll stack up until then, and then you can't withdraw more after that. Certain quest items can't be withdrawn as notes, things like that. Yeah, like I can't withdraw. If I try and withdraw this as a note, it won't let me withdraw as a note, you know? It's already paper, but this is paper, but I can withdraw that as a note. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, because they stack. Duh. Withdraw all the beers as notes. Anyway. Well, I mean, 100k is not bad. The blood runes I'll use. The planks I'll use. The fire starters are worthless. Let's show what the fire starters do here. Get some logs. Where's some logs? I never use these. They just sit in my bank forever. Use a fire starter with the logs. No. Use a fire starter with that. No. Use the logs with that. Oh, it won't work on those kind of logs. They have to be regular logs. Let's see. There you go. It just burns a white color instead of a normal color. There's different colored ones, purple ones, is red ones, you know. It's a cool little show-offy thing, but ultimately not really worth anything. I mean, you saw they were worth, what, 50 GP a piece or something? 46 GP? The little meme. Get off my fire. I want to watch the fire. It's rare. Dumb fucking sheep. Yeah, stand on that fire, get roasted. Get smoked. Rare. The only way to get them is through clue scrolls. I mean, you could buy them off the GE, but those are ones that other people found, you know? There's no way to make them or find them in the wild naturally, so. I have red, blue, green, and white fire light starters. Someone get smoked? I did, yeah. The fucking sheep were standing on my fire. My rare white fire. I actually have never lit any of the ones I have except for that white one, I think. Alright, chat, here's a treat especial for you. Look how cool those look. I think I like the blue one the best. Gotta enjoy them while they're here. RGB mods for RuneScape, yeah. Exactly. I guess we can continue working on lunar diplomacy. I mean, I honestly don't really have any reason not to. Oh, I need that actually. I have the stats to do it, so I guess. Means we need to go up near the Fremenic people again. Alright, Fires, goodbye. You were very beautiful, especially the blue one. Hopefully somebody else who wandered by got to enjoy you as well. Oh, I already have full prayer points for me. I think this DRK is the Grand Exchange. I don't think it's the one I want, actually. Yeah, I want miscellaneous. Watch my miscellaneous stuff be ready, and I don't have anything to do it. Yep, of course it is. Fuck. If this isn't at 100%, the amount you earn goes down by a little bit, so there's no point in not letting it be 100%. That being said, I have to fish between 1 and 3 fish in order to bring it back to 100%, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's just more of a big deal that I have to run to the bank. That's the worst part of it. Because I think everything on here requires a tool. Mining, wood cutting, the rake to rake the leaves. Fishing. Yep, there we go. That was it. Just one fish. One-30th of the way to the drop rate. For what? You're looking for a pet? Oh, the mole pet. Nice. Alright, how do we get on board the actual ship? The big oversized ladder, maybe? Captain Bentley. Aye, aye, Captain. I don't recognize you as one of my men. What are you doing aboard my ship? Stow away! Stow away! Oh, Lokar offered me a journey. He said he could take me to the island of the Moon Clan. Oh, he did he? Huh. I sometimes regret ever allowing that vagabond to join the crew. He's had a very bad work ethic. I have to say his attitude can be very confrontational. Lokar's a loser, Bwark. So, you won't take me to the Lunar Isle? Well, no, I didn't say that. We are returning there again soon anyway, as our last visit was most profitable. In fact, as soon as our boys are finished loading stocks, we should be ready to depart. Now, as the captain of the ship, I feel I must play host, even if there aren't exactly welcoming guests. So, is there anything you wish to know? Tell me about the Moon Clan? What can you tell me about this Moon Clan? It all seems very mysterious, I must say. What's going on, Fist? What's the matter? The Moon Clan? Oh, very fine people. Very hospitable. They get smoked hats in stock? Oh, dude, you better pick one up. We had heard that they are very wary of strangers and dislike people just showing up on their island. I like how it has a gun about tag. It says get smoked inside of it too. Oh, that's pretty cool. This product cannot be shipped to Japan. That's pretty cool. We had heard that they were very wary of strangers and disliked people just showing up on their island. But when we sent a landing party aboard, they all seemed more than happy to see us. Well, they even threw a big festival in our honor. Anyway, they had a large supply of items that we felt we could use on the high seas, so we made a few trades with them and were on our way. What kind of items? Well, I'm not sure how much you've heard about them. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a little young today. But they're magical experts. They sold us many rune stones, as well as a few good luck charms and talismans and such to help us on our voyage. Yes, they might have been a little secretive about that strange temple and the odd lodge of theirs in town. And I must say, they certainly have the strangest house I've ever seen in my life in that little village. But it was a pleasant trip all around, and I look forward to trading there again in the future. After all, it's not everywhere that a pirate captain and his crew can rest ashore without having to worry about the authorities catching them, is it? Fight the law, Squawk. No, I guess it isn't. Was there anything else you wish to ask me about while I'm not busy? You bought it? Nice, dude. I'm glad. What are you doing at the Lunar Isle? I always thought pirates would be, out pirating. Well, obviously, the actual pirating is a big part of our agenda, but we like to think of ourselves as non-regulated merchants. What good is a plunder if you have nothing to spend it on, Likewise, I am a forward-thinking captain, and endeavor to invest much of my plunder back into the ship and its crew, so that we can be a better and more efficient force for theft upon the seas. So you went to the Lunar Isle for supplies? Well, obviously not initially. Obviously, our first thought was to show up, rob them blind, and take off again with the plunder spilling from our deck. So what made you change your mind? Well, firstly, they were monsters. Ooh. The monsters? Oh yes, hundreds of the things. The island's swarming with them, Dirty, smelly beasts as big as a wolf. Yes, you'd certainly better be either handy with a blade or quick on your toes if you wanted to spend much time outside their village with those things around everywhere. Squawk, run for your lives, lad. It's a monster, Squawk. So you didn't attack the Moon Clan because they were worried, because you were worried you would yourself be attacked by these monsters trying to make your escape? Oh yes, absolutely. And that was the next reason. And the next reason? Yes, the next reason being that the Moon Clan are quite stupendously powerful magicians. You'll notice as soon as you look at them. Really quite powerful indeed, yes. As soon as we saw them, we lost any thoughts about trying to attack or steal from them. Which, as it turned out, was lucky for us. A bunch of bloomin' loonies. It was? Oh, yes. They can read minds, you see. If we'd shown up there thinking about robbing them, they would have just killed us all on the spot. Did I mention that they were extraordinarily powerful magicians, didn't I? Never mind that I ripped the head off a dragon. That was when I was younger. Yes, you did. Ah, I'm glad I did, because they really are, and mind readers. Yes. All in all, I'm glad we didn't try any funny business at the end of it all. At the end, after all. Plus, there's that other good reason. That reason being, well, when you are a crew of successful pirates, it becomes more and more difficult to ever moor somewhere and spend your loot. People are far too quick to call the guards on a troublemaker nowadays. So finding a village where people are more than happy to trade with you, regardless of who you may have just stolen from and killed. I like that non-judgmental attitude of theirs. Okay, then. Anything else you wanted to know before we set sail? You tell me something about your ship? I was hoping you could tell me a little bit about your ship. I must say, it's really quite impressive. Ah, connoisseur. Yes, she's named the Lady Zay. And may I say, it is one of the finest ships to ever sail the seas. It was a steal from the, Karamjan shipyards. And when I say it was a steal, I meant to say that myself and some of the lads broke in and stole it one night. I don't know who they were building these warships for, but whoever it was seemed to be a little on the short side. Oh, right, it's for the gnomes, wasn't it? I don't know why this music does not fucking loop. We had to do a little remodeling of the doors and rooms so that we didn't have to crouch around everywhere. But I finally got her just how I want her. And we have enough cannons down below to bombard a small town, I'd wager. Walk. I want guns, lots of guns. I used to own my own ship, you know. It was called the Lady Lumbridge, if I remember correctly. I wonder what happened to it. Interesting. You never struck me as being captain material, but I guess there's a ship out there for everyone. The Lady Zay is certainly a big step up from my last ship anyway. Your last ship, what was wrong with it? Well, it just wasn't sturdy enough. It was on a perfectly routine raiding expedition to the east of here when we ran into a squall that pushed us towards the rocky shore. A few select men and myself managed to escape with our lives intact on a small rowboat, but the rest of my crew were washed ashore as the ship was wrecked on those jagged rocks. Ah yes, it was a tragedy. To lose such a fine ship in such an insulting manner. And, of course, the rest of your crew... Who? Oh, yes, the crew. Yes, a tragedy. I paid them in advance, you know. I'd never see that money again. No, I actually meant what a shame it was that so many of your crew must have died in the shipwreck. Was it? Well, if you say so. Actually, the last I had heard quite a few of them had survived and had set up a little hideaway next to the remains of the shipwreck. If you're particularly worried about them, perhaps you might like to go and pay them a visit someday, and make sure to bring a lot of easily transferable wealth with you. They love people visiting with easily transferable wealth. Now, was there something you wish to talk to me about? Time is pressing on. We really need to set sail soon if we want to make the most out of the winds. Squawk, move or lose it, move or lose it. Got it. Was that the ship that's crashed? Right here? No. Right here? That's the boat. Can we sail to the Lunar Isles now? I must say, it all sounds very intriguing over there. As long as you keep your seal of passage with you at all times while you're on the island, you should be okay, even if you are effeminate. I'm not kidding. They are very dangerous people, and it would not be wise for you to travel there without your seal of passage, marking you as a diplomat. Okay, keep my seal on me at all times, check. Can we go now? Ah, yes indeed. The winds seem good, so let's make a move. She's blowing a storm, Captain. Brock. That doesn't seem like we went there. Well, that was a deuced strange. Way to sail a boat? Squawk, way to sail a boat. This is very strange. We went in a circle. Ugh. I don't understand. This is all very strange. That was possibly the most pointless journey I've ever taken in my life. Of course, the course was plotted. We had fair tailwind the whole journey. But we haven't buggered an inch. I don't understand it. Maybe you should speak with Jack. Who? Our navigator. He's at the rear of the ship, one floor below deck. He's an old sea dog with a brown pirate hat. Below deck, below deck. Can we try again? Yeah, you're right. Perhaps it was just a freak wind. Off we go. Alright, Jack, where the fuck are you, dude? Bird's Eye Jack. Hey, are you the navigator? That I am. Why? A really shitty view of this guy. I think you can navigate us a course to the ship that isn't a big stupid circle. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Come on now, if you're the navigator, then it stands to reason this is your fault we didn't sail anywhere. Now listen here, bucko. My course was true, like all my others. And if you have a problem with how I do my job, you better go and speak to the captain about it, because I don't appreciate a stowaway wandering in here and criticizing me. Maybe I will go talk to the captain about you. You better do that then. Fine, I will. Well, do it. I am. Watch here, I go. Oh, I'm so scared now. Yeah, you better be. But you're still here. Yeah, but not for long. Well, you better go then. Fine, I'm gone. It's fucking 2-year-old here driving the ship. Does kind of sound like a little bit like airship music, doesn't it? No, that's not the captain. Ah, why was the captain out on deck? Alright, whatever. Wow, pretty rubbish sailing just then, huh? I've literally... Oh, that's first mate Davy Boy, I see. I've literally never seen anything like it. The ship seems to, I don't know, suddenly swing around as we approach shore. Then, somehow, we were right back where we started. It's all very peculiar, if you ask me. I've never seen anything like it in all my years in the high seas. What do you think might be happening? Well, my first thought would be that we have a jinx aboard. A jinx? Yes, a jinx. Someone who has recently come aboard and seems to be bringing us bad luck. If it was a jinx, the only answer would be to throw them overboard as shark food. You just recently came aboard the ship yourself, didn't you? Because I don't recall having any trouble before you showed up. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything. I hope. Well, you'd better hope it isn't your fault. If there's one thing I hate more than a stowaway, it's a jinx. Hello again? Hey there, Captain. What are you wanting now? Perhaps it's the navigator's fault. He made a mistake when he plotted the course. You think so? Perhaps I'd better ask him about that. But his course looked true. I don't understand. I'll go ask him what happened for you, Captain. Will you? Oh, thank you. You're very helpful for a stowaway. He's 1 floor below deck to the rear of the ship. Stowaway, stowaway. I'm not a stowaway. Ugh. Excuse me, they swap chairs. My back's not. Nothing's fucking feeling well, let me tell you. So, you call yourself a navigator, huh? Way to plot a course in a big circle. Frankly, sirrah, your rudeness is quite appalling. My calculations and plotted course were expertly calculated, and there can only be one reason why the ship has failed to arrive at its expected destination. Oh really, what's that? Wrong kind of waves? Your steering wheel was stuck? I don't have to take this kind of abuse from some common stowaway. I'll have you know that I'm a personal friend of the captain, and he himself invited me aboard for a small cruise around the Lunar Isles, along with a variety of local delicacies and beverages. Really? You don't seem like the type he would make friends with. Oh, absolutely. Me and him go way back. We're like apples and custard. Everybody says so. Yep, me and Captain Rennie were a team. You mean Captain Bentley? Right, Bentley. That's what I said. No, you didn't. You called him Captain Rennie. Yeah, it's like a nickname. Only his friends are allowed to call him that. Yet, I have known him for over 20 years, and he has never asked to be referred to as anything except Captain Bentley. Wow, he must hate you. And indeed, he has never mentioned any stowaways looking vagabonds as friends. Well, that's all besides the point. It's all your fault, and I'm gonna make sure the Captain fizzles your gizzard. Or whatever you piratey types do to each other. But it wasn't my fault. Look, see for yourself. All coordinates for the journey are carefully plotted to all visible waypoints and landmasses. There can only be one possible explanation why the ship hasn't reached its destination, as I mentioned before. Oh, really? And what would that be? And your explanations had better be good, or Captain Rennie is going to shiver your timbers for good. You mean Captain Bentley? Right. Whatever. Carry on. Magic. It must be magic. Somebody must have jinxed our ship, but I have no idea who would have done that or why. Although your highly suspicious behavior towards me, and the mysterious sudden appearance on board at the exact time that this jinx appeared to have been brought upon us would seem to make you an obvious candidate. And we all know what we do with someone who is a jinx. We do? Oh, I'm sure your good friend Captain Bentley has told you all about the last jinx we had on board. Ah, absolutely, he did, yes. I have these lapses in memories occasionally. Oh, it was horrible. I never knew the human body could contain so many mackerel. And then that thing they did with the tinderbox and the cheese, I still wake up with nightmares about that sometimes. Right. I better go find that jinx then before someone else accuses me of it being my fault. Wow, what a word salad there. All right. Now the music loops. Oh, Captain, my Captain. So you've spoken to the navigator again, yes? What does he have to say for himself? He tried to hide his incompetence by blaming the ship's problems on a jinx of some sort. What kind should you get? I've been getting the ones from Sticker Mule. The guys I get my stickers from. They're pretty okay, pretty good. But they're just fabric, they're not like medical ones, or you know, you could put a filter in it if you want, but it's not like you know. Besides that, I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't really looked too deeply into it. I got some of those, and they actually came out with a third generation of them that were a little bit nicer, and they sent me a bunch for free because I already ordered an older version. A jinx, you say? I must admit that does sound like a logical explanation. No, I'm pretty sure it's just the navigator being really rubbish at his job. No, a jinx. That makes all too much sense, I'm afraid. You imagine printing one will not feel great? Yeah, so there was a lot of talk about that when this all started. It's really hard to get a good seal with a 3D printed mask. I mean, it can be done. You can print out, you know, a face mask and put some kind of material to touch the skin that will hopefully make a tighter seal, but it's a tough thing to do, and it's even tougher to make a one or more prints fit all, you know what I mean? And they kind of have to be custom to the wearer's face. Well, the solution is obvious. We need to find out who or what is jinxed and remove it from the ship immediately. Right. And when you say we need to find it, you actually mean... What? He means you, dummy. Well, as captain, I have certain responsibilities that must be fulfilled, so I would greatly appreciate a little assistance in tracking down this jinx. Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay, I'll try and track down this jinx for you. Good lad. Let me know if you find out anything important. Yes, Captain. Assume printing in a flexible filament would give you better fit. Yeah, but then you get the problem of it not collapsing when you try and secure it to your face. You almost need like some flex and some rigid, you know what I mean? I mean, there have been people doing it. It's just your results may vary on how well it performs, you know. And then on top of that, you still have to get filter material for it. So you got to figure out what you're doing with that. And peel an exoskeleton in the front and around the filter. Yeah, that could work. Definitely could work, especially if you have a dual extruder model. You could just integrate it right into it. Yeah, the problem that I've seen with the more rubbery ones, the flexible ones, is that it's a little bit harder to keep their structure, and so they end up kind of squishing a bit on people instead of making a nice seal. You know what I mean? It kind of like splays a little bit when it touches the face and creates some places where there's holes, and it's also a lot harder to put a filter material into something that's a little bit flexible like that. It's, again, not impossible to do either one of those, a flexible or a rigid mask. It's just, it doesn't work great, and so it's a lot harder to make sure that it performs to your expectations. You know, we had a whole thing. We had a whole thing at work when I was doing the face shields about people asking us to print face masks, and it's a tough one to get right. It's a really tough one to get right, especially because people have different sized faces, different sized heads. Even things like dimples, you know, might break the seal that you have against someone's face, or, you know, the ability to talk while using it is also another thing that is important. Not necessarily the audibility of somebody, but your face moves a significant amount while you talk. You know what I mean? And so if that seal doesn't stay very well, then you're just kind of defeating the purpose of the mask. You know what I mean? That's assuming you need a mask that forms a perfect seal, you know, that goes through a filter medium, for both inhale and exhale and all that, you know. The guy who invented the mask you can eat through, I did see that. That was creepy, A, but B, why? Why? Do you really need to be eating in with a mask on? in public? Like, are you trying to eat in public? A. And B, that defeats the purpose of the mask if you're going to open it to eat. It's not, what are you going to, got a hair in my mouth. You gonna hold your breath while you open the mask to eat? And on top of that, again, I don't think it seals great. You know what I mean? I mean, you got these mechanical hinges and stuff in there, and I don't know. It just seemed like it was funny, but if you're doing it with the purpose of trying to solve a problem, and that problem being the ability to eat with the mask, it kind of is the worst of both worlds. You know what I mean? While you're eating, it doesn't really offer any more protection than if you took the mask off. And every other time when you're not eating, it provides less protection than a normal mask. So it's like just, it's not worth it. It's dumb. I have reason to believe that there's a jinx aboard this ship. It might even be you. Do I look like a jinx to you? This one's a female. I can't use a deep voice. I don't know. I don't know what a jinx looks like. It might be an idea for you to find out before accusing people. Murky Pat. The captain thinks there might be a jinx aboard. Any help? Well, that makes sense, but I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. Alright, thanks. First mate Davy Boy. Eagle Eye Schultz. There's two people out here. Who's this? Jack Sales. You often putting something out there, even if it fails, it might give someone a better idea. Oh yeah, no. As a conceptual idea, it's interesting, and like we said, it was funny to see. But the problem I have with that is, for every person you inspire, to maybe do put a better idea forward, how many other people are you like? Not putting bad ideas into their head, but how many people copied that? I doubt many, but still, you know, without really any testing or having some kind of medical approval on it or whatever, it's kind of like, I wouldn't want that, you know? I don't know. I guess it's better than the woman who just cut a hole in hers, right? Seems like the problems with the ship are all down to a jinx. Oh no, I hate those things. Not her. Hello there. So I'm wondering if you know anything about a jinx at all. A jinx, you say? Why is his eye black? Arr, those things be evil. Quick question, what exactly is a jinx anyway? Both his eyes are black. Here, but not in here. Well, they take many forms. Sometimes it will just be a person with such a staggeringly bad luck that everything they do or inevitably say invariably leads them into trouble. Oh, I can't read. And commotion through no fault of their own. Everything they touch will always bring them misery, and everything they think they have achieved will always end in disaster. But then there is the other kind of jinx, the even worse kind. It is a curse put upon someone, often attached to an object of some kind, and it is done deliberately so that misfortune will always follow the owner of that object. So why is it such a big deal to sailors? Well now, when you're on land, bad luck can be an annoyance and possibly even bring you grief, but is rarely deadly. A jinx on land may fall over tree roots or lose their coins down a drain or some other irritation. But at sea, with nothing saving you from the cold, murky death of drowning except the wood below your feet, why, jinxes can kill not just you, but the entire crew of a ship. They are an evil thing indeed, and the only thing you can do to save yourself and your crew is to forcibly remove the jinx from the ship as soon as possible, dead or alive. Or casting some kind of anti-curse magic upon the jinxed item might work, but to be honest, throwing them overboard is quicker. Wait, so someone with with magical powers deliberately places a jinx upon someone or something? Oh yes, but they would have to be a very magical and very evil person to risk the lives of an entire ship over some trivial matter. Someone highly magical like, oh, let's say for the sake of argument, the inhabitants of the Lunar Isle, aka the Moon Clan? Well, I suppose so. But for them to curse our entire boat? Somebody from the landing party must have done something highly offensive to them at the feast for them to place such an evil enchantment that risks the lives of the entire crew. Oh, fuck, I was holding spacebar. Alright, so we gotta find the, what do you call it? Well, the item that's cursed. We gotta find Beefy Burns. He's apparently upstairs. Oh, Beefy, where art thou, Beefy? Lecherous Lee, the cabin boy. I thought Beefy Burns was supposed to be up here. Ah, he's the lowest, not the highest. Oh no, we're supposed to talk to the cabin boy, that's why. Little, it looks like a grown man model just scaled down. Is that what all the kids look like? I forget. Hello. Hey, what's up? Well, it's like this. Apparently one of the crew was up to something on Lunar Isle that caused the Moon Clan to be offended, which led to this jinx to be placed on someone or something aboard the ship. The closest I can figure it anyway, I have to admit this is all very confusing. I swear I didn't mean to. What? Nothing. I didn't do anything at all. And nobody can prove that I did, even if I had, which I didn't, so they can't. So there. Wait, are you telling me you might have something to do with this? No, I'm telling you the exact opposite. It wasn't me, I swear. Are you sure? Because a minute ago, it really sounded to me as if though you... No, not me. Nuh-uh. No way. Okay, I believe you. There's no need to shout at me. Sorry, I just didn't want you getting the wrong impression and telling the captain anything at all. Fair enough, I can understand that. Well, see you around. It wasn't... goodbye, Stowaway. Oh, do you know where the captain is? I have to talk to him about something unrelated. Thanks, kid. Gearomatic on the bridge, Captain. What? Oh, it's you. You have discovered something about this jinx, then? Well, possibly. Although I'm convinced it was the navigator's fault. I don't trust this guy. Yes, you have made your feelings towards the navigator abundantly clear. Now, what have you discovered about this jinx that has been placed upon my ship? Well, I reckon that somebody from the landing party that went to the Lunar Isle did something to offend the Moon Clan, and that as retaliation they have placed a jinx upon the ship. I see. Well, that seems to make sense. So, who was it that caused this, and how can I lift the jinx? Well, I didn't find anything out about that yet. Lazy stowaway. I see. Well, I suggest you ask the crew if they know anything. Let me know the second you have a solution. Assuming you do in fact want to go to the Lunar Isle instead of staying here. Sure thing, Captain. God, I'm glad we didn't have to go to the Lunar Isle for that clue scroll. We'd be here for a month. I'm gonna grab a cup of water. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, we're looking for beefy burns now. Look at their treasure. Betty be boppin'. Master Betty. Beefy burns. Hello there. Sorry, the galley's closed for restocking. If you have to come back, you'll have to come back later if you're wanting food. Actually, I'm not after food, I'm after information. What's that? Some kind of alcohol? If it ain't grog, I don't be stocking it. Can I just ask you a few questions? Yes, you may, as long as you don't mind me carrying on with me restocking while we talk. I mean, we're talking through a fucking wall, so I think we'll be okay, dude. No, that's fine. I appreciate your time. So, I have reason to believe that a jinx has befallen the ship. Was there, Fist? I'd be interested to see it. Reason to believe that a jinx has befallen the ship due to someone offending the Moon Clan somehow. I was wondering if you knew anything about that. The Moon Clan, you say? Well, I didn't know much about them, folks. When everyone else went to that there big old feast, I stayed aboard the ship. 2015? Alright, then it's probably not happening. I got to be honest. I never trust any food that ain't prepared myself. Wait, so the whole crew except yourself were at the big feast on Lunar Isle? Please wait. Was there drinking involved with this feast? Aye, to be sure. So a bunch of drunken pirates feasting on Lunar Isle. I think I have my suspect for when the Moon Clan were offended. Tongue of Fury was announced, but no source. Yeah. I will remain skeptical until there's more info. Was there even an IMDb page about it? Thanks for the help there, Beefy. What's that? Picaron Pete? Bedreed the Bold? Bedread the Bold? Beefy-eyed Jones. Ooh. Tommy 2 times. Bird's-eyed Jack again. Lecherous Lee. I have a couple of questions to ask you about the big feast on Lunar Isle you went to last time you went there. Ah, yes, it was quite a taken at their hospitality. Thumb Wars movie last year. I think I heard about that or other ones that were similar. Ah, yes, I was quite taken back by their hospitality. Did you see anyone being rude to the Moon Clan at all? Well, we were all in high spirits, but I certainly didn't see anything like that going on. And I don't suppose you saw anyone slip away in the middle of the festival or anything? Other than the first mate, no, I didn't see anyone slip away from the feast. Okay, wait. You say you saw the first mate slipping away in the middle of the feast? That I did. I don't think he saw me see him leave. But it was definitely him. I watched him head towards our ship, and he came back, I don't know, 20 minutes later or so? I doubt anyone else saw him. He just slipped away in the midst of the festivities. Thank you. You've been very helpful. No problem. All right. So the first mate we gotta go talk to, which was down the floor inside the cabin. First mate, Davy Boy. Apparently it didn't release? Huh. So, finally we get the truth. Mr. Davy Boy. If that is even your real name. You're finally confessing to being a stowaway and a jinx? What? No. No, Davy, this is about you. This is about your lies and your bad behavior. Oh, what on Lenore are you talking about? I know your secret, Mr. First Mate. I know you are a phony. I know that you were not where you claimed to be on the night in question. Night in question? Phony? Secret? What are you blathering on about? What are you blathering about now? Oh, come, Davy Boy. It is too late to weasel your way out of this one. I have absolutely no idea what on earth you're talking about. Oh, you know. Your alibi? It looks like Akibi. Alibi? You know how you told me that you were at the feast on the Lunar Isle all night? Well, let me tell you that you are a liar. I have an eyewitness that saw you leave the feast and go off and do who knows what for a good 20 minutes. I think it is time to come clean, Davy Boy. I think we should hear the truth. What? Well, of course I was at the feast all night. You know, now that you do mention it, you come to mention it, you are correct. I did leave the feast. Aha, I knew it. Oh, do calm down. It was nothing particularly interesting. I merely had to go inspect the rigging that the rigging was secure before the ship was docked securely for the night. It's one of those things that you have to do in case of a storm blows up while we're asleep and yanks the ship off to sea unattended. So why didn't you tell me this before? Well, it clearly slipped my mind. It's not one of my usual responsibilities, so I didn't think much of it. Wait, what do you mean it's not one of your usual responsibilities? It's the cabin boy's job to ensure that the rigging and sails have been safely secured before disembarking the ship. Pirate Regulations number 445328. So why didn't he? I have no idea. I couldn't find him at the feast, so I left to secure them myself. Wait, so he wasn't even at the feast? Not that I could see, no. And I do recall spending some good time looking for him. So the cabin boy wasn't at the feast at all? Why didn't you tell me that earlier? I suppose it slipped my mind. Surely it can't be of any importance, a runt like that. It's only the single most important thing you've said to me since I've met you. Alright, if you say so. Well, I guess this explains why the cabin boy's been acting so suspiciously. I better go and have a word with him. There he is. We'll corner him over by the cannon. Stuff him in and shoot him out. It was you. Me? Yes, you left in the middle of the feast. What did you do? You're a spy for the Moon Clan, aren't you? No. Admit it. But I'll go get the captain, a plank, and a hungry shark. Okay, I confess. Yes, 1-0 to the Gearomatic. There's no need to brag. Yes, I left the feast. I was lured by a girl from the Moon Clan. She promised me control of the ship if I did a simple task for her. I couldn't resist. Have you any idea how hard it is being a boy on a ship full of pirates? I had no idea it would turn out how it has. What did she ask you to do? She showed me some symbols. She then asked me to draw 5 of them throughout the ship. Some kind of magic jinx. Please don't tell the captain, he'll kill me. If I ever get to that island again, I'm gonna see what she has to say for herself. I don't know. Some people. I'll see what I can do. You'll need a special kind of lantern to see them. There are 5 symbols in total, I think. I vaguely remember what I put them on. One was on a wall, one was on a container, one was on some box of some sort, one was on a support, the last one was hazy. All I remember is that it was a big and metal. You best not be lying. I'm not, honest. Look, I have a lantern and lens here. Put them together and light it with a tinderbox. Then you can use it to search the ship for the symbols. Do they mean boy as a young male, human male, or slave? He's a cabin boy. He's I don't know. I'm assuming he's not a slave, but all right. An emerald lens to make an emerald lantern. All right, so we have to go put lamp oil in it because I fucked it up. You're not supposed to put the fucking emerald light in there if you don't have, We have to go to Remington. We need a tinderbox anyway, so we have to go, but... Got him. It's just not a tinderbox. I do have to say, I kind of enjoyed doing Barrows last night. I think that was a really good start. Obviously the Dorax plate body is worth well. Although I can't wield it yet. The blood runes are pretty nice. Chaos runes are death runes. Excuse me. We need some swamp tar. Swamp paste. Swamp tar. Alright, we need to go to Remington, which we need to travel to our house. We also need that. I was thinking about making a costume room for my house. And that way I could store a whole bunch of my, the holiday items and all that. Get them all out of my bank. Oh, there still is oil in it still. Oh, sick. That for the next time, I guess. I really wish there was an easier way to get up to that Fremnik area. I suppose there's a housing redirect portal. Redirect scroll I could cast. The house portal. The enchanted lyre, that's what it is. I don't have the enchanted lyre. That's why. Maybe I'll do that off stream. I need to mail stickers. Ooh. see. What sucks with this virus stuff? One of the things that sucks is it's a lot harder to get. A Slayer. Oh, that's another one. Yeah. The Slayer Cave Fairy Ring. That works too. Probably less running than this is, actually. It's a lot harder to get into the post office to buy stamps. That's the same guy that's been doing shit. I don't know of too many stores that actually sell stamps, to be honest. On top of that, I need international stamps as well as domestic stamps. Alright. Use it on the mast. How does this work? Something big and metal. Big and metal. Cannonball? Forever stamps don't go international as far as I know. A and B, I'd have to buy them from somewhere. I can't reach them. Maybe the cannons? Maybe, no, that's not. That's not what I wanted. No. Be nice if it wasn't a right-click action, dude. Fucking use this. No, not drop it. Oh. Aha, I found one. Rub it away. One down, 4 to go. A wall chart, okay. I would assume they'd be by the first mate and all that, right? Scrolls, charts, there's a chart on the wall. There's a couple of charts on the wall. There's only one wall chart that we can use it on. Hey, close enough to looking at it, dude? Rub it away. 2 down, 3 to go. One of the chests. Huh. But I mean, thankfully I don't need to ship them, you know what I mean? I put them in regular envelopes, so I'll usually include a short blurb or message. And then mail it off as normal. And that's another thing is I don't have any paper anymore. I did it at work usually. Use some of the scrap paper we have at work to write messages out and send it off. Uh-huh. Rub it away. A crate. There's lots of fucking crates. Great. tar barrel. And a support. Alright, let's get the supports in here. I found one. Rub it away. That's it. I removed all the symbols. Hopefully the jinx. And hopefully the jinx. Extinguish my lantern. I don't know what happened to my sapphire lantern, but it's okay. Now I have an emerald lantern, so. That's one better. Go talk to the captain and see what he says. Captain Bentley. The jinx should be gone now. Really good work, landlubber. No worries, it was all down to the cabin boy, it seems. Pesky kid. Ah, but I remember, when I was a cabin boy, many years off, I started as... spare me the life story, can we go now? No need to be rude. Sorry. Very well, off we go. There we go, I actually made it this time. Here we are, Lunar Isle. Thanks, Captain. The Isle of Everywhere. Some fish bits. Bits of fish. Oh, look, a native. It's the astral rune altar, okay. Or the soul rune, one of them. You just left a kebab up here, dude? You can't just leave kebabs. Some of us are collecting them, man. What was that? Boquet Mac something. Is that a player in my cutscene? Oh, it totally is. Look at him floating around. What the fuck? That's Boquet Mac Heathurth. I guess we better talk to them. Here goes nothing. Hackenth. Boquet Mac Hathenth. Hackenth. Hi, what are you up to? What are the pretty flowers? Watering the pretty flowers. Do you want to help? I don't have time for watering flowers. I have people to save. You should take time to enjoy the simple things. I'm not a simple person. So it seems. I mean, aren't you not wanting to be a simple person? Also, what is this house? Craziest house I ever did see. How does this house work? There's a cabin boy. What is he doing here? So, you've plucked up the courage to come and confront that girl? That I did. And? She turned out to be really nice. She's joining us to become a pirate. Really? And you're not skeptical about this? You know, after what she did last time? She has no spell on me. Huh? Why are you talking like that? Like what? Like someone else was talking for you. Are you sure she hasn't put a spell on you again? Did she wave a watch in front of your face? You know, tell you to look deep into her eyes? She has no spell on me. I think you've been hypnotized. I wonder what would happen if I click my fingers. click. Cluck, cluck, walk? Oh dear. Well, I'm sure you'll learn one day. That's it? We're just gonna leave the fucking kid to be hypnotized? Alright. Visit the bank. We gotta protect our kebab here. Alright, we're looking for someone named Meteora. Remy Sir Salis. Milena Moonlander. Enchanted Bucket. Not sure if it's actually doing anything of use. No, it's just floating around. Reminds me of that old Mickey Mouse cartoon. There she is. Take me to your leader. What? Isn't this what you're supposed to say when you meet a new race of people? Well, mate, we don't have no leader, so I ain't gotta take you to him. We have equiv what's un stuff, yeah? What? But if you want an intro to go live it up with the only one ownermancer. Okay, is he rich and powerful? No, man. She is deadwise, yeah? She's responsible for initiation rituals and stuff. Great, thanks. And where is she? He wants to work as cabin man in the future. She hangs out in the southeast of Ow Island. Okie dokie, yeah. Huh? God, I don't understand what people say when they do things like that. I'm guessing down here. Why can't they just talk with slight accents, not super accents? Is it just a cannon out there? That beer's still there, nice. Squaw. Take a quick little jaunt past them all. Now leave me alone. Hello. Why, hello. How are you today? Oh, he's floating. I guess everyone is here. I'm fine. Yes, I know. What? How'd you? By reading your mind. But that's not important. We have some important things to discuss. We do? This is going to take some getting used to. Of course. I can see that you come bearing great promise. Oh, you like this sick soundtrack? Sick beat? Great porpoise. Great promise. Was it promise, not purpose? Please, just tell me why you've come to our island. Well, I'm seeking some kind of settlement between your clan and the Fremennik. I understand there has been a dispute for a great many years, and being a member of the Fremennik clan, I wanted to come as a representative to see if something could be sorted out. A very honorable objective, but how do you suppose this will be possible? That's what I was hoping you may be able to help me with. Can you tell me more of why you don't feel your people get on with the Fremennik? Fremenniks? We are very in tune with magic, as you have no doubt observed, but we have yet to meet one Fremennik with the perspective that this is of any value. They're always picking at us to reveal our secrets. But why should we when they view us so? I think you'd be quite surprised how flexible they could be. I think they just feel like you putting yourselves on a higher pedestal to look down at them. They don't like that and can't see what's so special about you and your ways. Well, you are one of them. Perhaps if you can understand our ways, that will at least be a start. How does that sound to you? Fine, I'm always eager to learn. What sort of thing had you in mind? Well, we have a ritual called the View of Self-Dream. It is a ritual that we all have to go through. You see, the path to understanding magic is through understanding ourselves. It is a power innate to every living creature, but it takes a great understanding of self to tap into. One of the best ways to understand ourselves is through our dreams. These are a demonstration of our subconscious being raw and true, but it takes many years to get into a situation where you are ready to attempt it. I'm not sure I want to wait years to solve this. Is there any way I can just attempt a ritual now? I don't mind you trying, but I really doubt you'll achieve anything. There are also a fair few preparations you'll have to make first, too. That's okay. What do I need to do? You're going to need to do a few things. You'll need a walking sleep potion, a lunar staff, and ceremonial traveling clothes. Start with the potion. I suggest you go have a word with Baba Yaga in her chicken house. She will be able to help you with the making of the potion. Chicken house? Yes, you can't miss it. It's walking around to the north of the town. Ooh, okay. I need that mouse. Some people making runes right next to me. I'm trying to do a cutscene. Yeah, Baba Yaga. That's what they said. I guess we gotta figure out a way to go inside house. What is this? This is like the boundary box of the... Why is the sea like weird? What is this? Is this a lighthouse? Oh, it totally fucking is a lighthouse. This is the Dagonoth Caves. Oh, weird. It's in the Fremennik area. Yeah, that's true. But this is the underground pass, no? This is totally the underground pass. This is nowhere near that. This is 100% the underground pass. No, not underground pass. This is the Karamja one we just did. Legends. Yes, you're right, AB. This is Legends. That's still nowhere near here. You know, the Fremennik stuff is here. You know, where's the Waterbirth Island there? the fucking Karamja stuff is down here. Weird, man. Weird shit. Oh, that's cool. Escape turns off the, I suppose they do. It's just interesting. I want to trade. I want to talk to her. Hi. Ah, a visitor from a distant land. How can I help? The Oneromancer told me that you may be able to help. With a potion? I don't think I'll ever get used to you people reading my mind. Yes, a potion of waking sleep. I need it to go in Dreamland. You know, it's really quite rude. Sorry, carry on. Well, I was hoping you could tell me how to make one. Of course. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Dreamland? Well, there's no harm in trying, right? Some people have gone mad from visiting their dreams. You really know how to instill discomfort, don't you? How do you make... You'll need 1 Guam leaf, 1 Marantel leaf, and a squaw tooth ground using a pestle and mortar. Combine these in a vial of water and bam, you got a potion. You should be able to get the ingredients from the... Oh, I hit the Windows key, not the space bar. Squaw monsters. Oh, another dude. You also need a special vial. I have one here. Thanks. A Moon Clan manual. Oh, that's a sink. I was like, why is there a urinal in here? I really wish there was a map of the different planes, you know what I mean? Like, when you go underground, how it loads a different plane. I wish there was a map of that. As well as the above ground stuff. What do they say? Guam and Marientel. I don't know if I have both, but we'll check. No. Nope. I have the seeds for both. Alright, let's go try and grab that stupid, what do we need? The tooth? Yeah. There's flax out here, weird. Wow, they really attack pretty slowly, don't they? We needed the tooth. There's a note here that we should be collecting some hides too. Alright, I don't know if I can get a Guam and a Marientel from them, but... do actually drop it, alright. I'll kill a few and try and get some herbs. If not, we'll have to go get some. Man, your prayer drops a lot slower when you wear pray equipment. Nice. There's the Marientel. Whatever the fuck that shit is. Okay. Marentil. Well, I got two options. I can fight until I get some Guam as well, or I can go buy it. I'll fight a few more. I'll fight until my prayer goes out, and then we can go teleport away. I only need one tooth, so I'm going to keep two just in case, but... I wonder if that was a lighthouse for a cutscene, not the actual like model that you walk up to in the lighthouse. You know what I mean? It's gotta be, because there was all that water, that wall of water and all that shit would be visible from the lighthouse if it were the actual lighthouse. You know what I mean? There's the Guam I need. The beer is still here? How is this beer still here? Guamarvile. Ground tooth. Walking sleep potion. I guess I don't need this. Okay, let's go back and tell her we have the potion. Is this just an infinite beer source? Be a little weird place for a beer to respawn. It's not like it's in a bar. Hello again. Have you got the potion to give me? I have indeed. Well done. I'll take that for safekeeping. So what's next? Next, we will sort you out with the staff before the clothes. We're going to have to get a hold of a Draman staff first. You'll need to take it to the air, fire, water, and earth altars to imbue it with the power to convert it into a lunar staff. Bring that back to me, and then we can get on with the next stage. And don't worry, you'll be able to do anything you can with the new enchantable version of the Draman staff as you could with its ordinary form, including visiting the Lost City. Okay. Okay. The air altar is in Valador. Yeah. The ramen staff. What's going on, Delvin? Yeah, unless you drop it, then it shatters into a billion pieces, and it's not so powerful, is it? Excuse me. Nice old loaf of bread here for us. Rainbow fish? What the fuck are rainbow fish? Excuse me. Boil it and put it into a mold to congeal again. Yeah, I suppose. You super glue it and sand it down, and it returns back to its original shape. I haven't heard about that guy in a while. What has he been doing about the pandemic with the ramen and super glue? He's not fixing shit anymore, is he? Come ramen super glue my nose shut so I can't get infected. Is it ramen super glue man? Yeah, there was some dude who was going around repairing things with ramen and super glue, where like he'd make like he'd take the edge of like a countertop, and like I thought it was pretty obvious. He took a hammer to it, so there's a big chunk missing off of it. Or yeah, the toilet. And so he'd crumble up ramen and stuff it in there, and then add a ton of super glue, and he would sand it, and he would do that a couple times until it became like smooth, and then he would paint it. Yeah, here. You see the sink, he stuffed it full of ramen, and he's using bottles of super glue. And then it would always cut to him, halfway done fixing it. And you would sand it. And then, oh, could you just show the fucking thing? Yeah, you would shove it in. You put the seasoning packets and bullshit. I mean, but they would always cut from like this to it like 90%. Yeah, to this state. Like, there's no fucking way. I don't know. Even if he did do with ramen super glue, it's so dumb. Yeah. And then he would spray paint it. Because you could get that shine of, you know, porcelain out of spray paint. Like this wouldn't stick to the cardboard. I don't know. I just think it's dumb. And then he's sanding the bowl. The bowl's gonna get scratched up. I don't know. A, and then B, if it's not completely 100% perfectly waterproof, your bowl's gonna collapse when you go to use it. Yeah, exactly, Delphin. Yeah, I saw one where he hid like a pea inside of a carrot, inside of a cucumber, inside of a watermelon or something. I don't know where the toilet one is. Is that there? It is. Yeah, it's coming up next. There's a different guy, YouTuber. Oh no. There it is. Oh, I'll let this finish. Oh, it's a sink, not a toilet. Oh, sorry. Looks like a toilet from the preview. Here's a toilet. Awfully square toilet. Also, none of that shit on the inside is going to help you at all. It's just going to go bad. Probably doesn't go bad. Ramen doesn't go bad, but you know what I mean. So dumb. Also, notice the camera never moves, except I guess maybe here. I wonder if they fucking fudge it. Is this just an after shot and they're fucking, I mean a before shot, and they're hitting it with spray paint to like, oh yeah, look guys, like it's almost brand new, you know? Like, also, who has a fucking square bowl and a round fucking thing? Your legs are gonna be right on the bowl. What is this? Is this what people do overseas? Is that a thing? You're gonna fucking your ass is gonna be cold in the porcelain. All the super glue crust. Yeah, I think you could dip your fingers in acetone or nail polish remover to remove that. Scuff the toilet, yeah. I don't know. If you can't tell by my thoughts and tone, I think it's dumb. What happens when you clean it with bleach? What happens when you flush it and it gets wet? Spray paint is not waterproof. Unless you... Maybe if you properly clear coat it. But, boy, you're asking for trouble, no? Let's see what we got. that. I don't have any earth talismans, so I'm gonna have to take an earth tiara. Fire tiara, whatever. I think it's clickbait. Mole City. I'm not going to do moles right now. Although that's probably another good boss. Yeah, what if I mean, it was too high up for it to soak in water, I would hope, but what if for some reason water soaks on it? A. And then B, oh god, I didn't even think about that. Hang on, let me pull up the video one more time. Let me see something. I hate, there it is. Hang on, let me look at something real quick. You guys can't see it, but a noodle bowl. All right, so the way toilets work, at least the one that most people have, the round one. This one doesn't appear to work that way, so it might be okay. But this channel actually fills with water in the round ones, because underneath the rim, all the way around, you can almost kind of see a little dimple there. This is what fills with water and what allows the water to come out holes to clean the bowl. I don't know if that's the case on this one. Some of the newer ones, actually, it comes out of here and it spins around. But again, this is not a round bowl, so I don't know how that would help, how that would work. But in most US toilets, again, I can only really speak to the US ones, this channel actually fills with water. I watched this one a couple days ago, actually. That's why I know about it. These are... Those are, not poop. I promise.
To do that, we test miso paste in a sleeve.
It's miso paste.
Yep.
I promise. It's not poop. I'm looking for a particular demonstration that they do. I think it's actually the end. Where is it? Ah, yes. Yes, here. They explain it here. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it. But if they would show that side cutaway, yes. So you can see this chamber actually fills with water, and you can see there's holes underneath here. It's kind of hard to see, but that's where all the water comes out. That's what actually cleans the sides of the bowl. So if that other toilet was anything like a standard US toilet like this, it wouldn't work anymore. I mean, it would work, but that whole area inside, he didn't get the spray paint and presumably did not get to seal or lacquer or anything. So I don't know how they could possibly use that as a toilet. It's really just a showpiece. It's just like a fucking clickbait. So you can see he's explaining about how it comes out the holes underneath there. I have it muted, but it cleans up this area, and that's how that gets cleaned. What you don't know is the water is also... The water is made of ramen. Oh, damn. I didn't think about that. Or maybe it's boiling water. And that allows you to cook the ramen. Little snack, huh? The water is soy sauce. Sure, the water becomes a little salty after use, but let's see. Air, fire, water, earth. Okay, so we have to go to the desert, actually. I should have grabbed a ring of dueling, but well. After you drop in your flavor, your miso paste in a sleeve, yes. God. I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of This Old House, and that they took a factory tour of this place trying to make low flow toilets. That was what that video was from. And yeah, the miso paste sleeve is classic. Okay. Fire. What was after that? Water, then earth? Water. The water. Oh, where is the water? Altar. Right, it's down here. Right. You gotta drop your flavor packet in there, dude. And then earth is in Varrock. Every time I run past the clock here, I keep thinking, what's expiring? Because that's the same exact sound effect it makes when, like, your anti-poison is expiring or whatever. Why are you... Whoa. What are people doing down here killing these things? Is this some kind of bot farm? Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you, Ima. It's just weird. They can kill rats on a free-to-play server, can't they? How are you guys all doing tonight? You doing all right? Hopefully. Oh, don't destroy it. Please don't destroy it. God. Came to dab on me? Ah, great. Thank you. I'll take it. Have I uncovered some kind of illicit operation? Maybe. What's going on, Ima? How are you? I just don't get it. You can very easily attack rats in Lumbridge at level 56 without paying for membership. On the Earth Tiara. They'd farm cows? Yeah, right? With the harder quests you've never attempted? I mean, I'll try. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm starting the harder quests myself, so I don't know how much of a help I'll be, but I'll certainly lend whatever hand I can. Everyone farms cows? Yeah, right. The what do you call it? The rats give you nothing. Maybe easy clue scroll? Monkey Madness is interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Well, whatever I can help, I certainly will. Easy enough. I actually need to be out here. I don't know what the fastest way out here is. Up and around. I think Monkey Madness 2 is about 15 quests away from me. If I'm reading this right. I'm actually going out of order now. I've started skipping around. Alright, Alright, we just have to enchant it with the Earth Altar, and then we'll have the Lunar Stave. Lunar Staff? Lunar Staves? I did my first couple of Barrows runs last night. My very first run, I got some armor that was worth 1 mil, so I was happy. You did see? Oh, cool. Oh, on Twitter, nice. Yeah, I was very happy about that. I got Durox plate. That was my very first run. I was very happy about that. You know what I just realized is that I've been using the fairy rings to get up there. I was really nervous about it, but I've only done 16 runs, as you can see, but it's totally super doable. If you have okay magic or ranged, you're like set. It's pretty much all you need, and overheads, you know, pair overheads. And it was actually incredibly easy. I think I was spending on average maybe about 12k worth of supplies, 15k, and then you make back 30k to a mil per run, depending on your luck. Mostly in runes, but sometimes you get some armor and shit. So, I mean, you can see 16 runs, I got 2 mil, which I was happy with. I mean, I'm not exactly rich, but drop these. Can I wield that? No. Okay. So I need to find another way to get back there. I guess probably using that. Oh no, I can't use that. The Slayer ring, I guess. Unfortunately, I turned both of my staves into lunar staves, but I can't equip it yet because I haven't finished this quest. So now I can't use the fairy rings until I finish it. Could just go to Sears and then walk up. Do I need to fight anything else? Let's see. Maybe. Okay. I won't swap to Graceful. A fourth of the way to killing them all. What? Gear wise? It's just funny because I don't have the stats to. I need 70 defense to wear that gear, so I can't even wear it. Which makes me really want to sell it, but when I do want to wear it, I don't want to buy it again, so. Yeah, just the way it is. I'll have it take up a bank slot for a while. I do kind of wish there were. I mean, I guess the faster way to travel is the fairy rings, but I don't have access to that until I do one more step of this. Could have gotten the redirect scroll. That might have worked. I would have had to go to Nightmare Zone to do that, though. I should just enchant the Lyre, is really what I should do. High GPA. That's a good name, too. Actually, not who I want to talk to. All A's, kid. Yeah, that's him. I mean, if you get all A's, you can play RuneScape. That's what my mom told me. Mom's not gonna let me borrow the credit card to buy membership if I don't have all A's. It's indeed how it works. Yeah. Good grades, good raise. Oh, totally, dude. I don't know, come to think about it. Except for maybe doing odd jobs, there really wasn't a way for me to make money to get membership when I was in middle school. But I seem to remember it costing $5, not $11 back then. I could be wrong. $5 to $7, yeah. So $5 wasn't too bad a month. That wouldn't be so hard to make. Hi. Managed to get the Drum and Staff enchanted? I have indeed. Well done, pass it here. Now we can get on with the next stage, your suit. There are 8 parts to this. Which would you like to hear about? Holy, 8 parts. The helm. The helm needs to be made from an ore you can only get from a mine on this island. You'll see some stalagmites you can mine from. The cape. There should be one of these floating around somewhere. Talk to some of the people in the village, and I'm sure one of them will be able to help you. The amulet. You should go speak with Meteora. She always seems to be wearing one on her head for some reason. She might give you one. Give that to you. The torso. You'll find a monster called a squaw that is indigenous to this island. You'll need one of their hides to make the torso, which you can tan only in this town. Oh god, do I have to do this every time? 4, 3. The gloves. You'll find a monster called squaw, blah, blah, blah. 4. The boots. Monster squaw, alright. 4, 5, shit. 4, 5. 2. The trousers. Monster squaw. 4, 5, 3. The ring. You should probably go and speak with Celine. She will be able to help you, as she always seems to have bits and pieces like that hanging around. Suka? Yeah, maybe. I don't know why I'm saying squaw, just because that's what popped into my head. 4, 5, 4. Okay, so we gotta go to the mines. Ice chunks, interesting. Like a squee? Is that beer? That beer must be... I'm gonna fucking take the beer. It must be a respawn point for beer. Why there was a kebab there earlier, I don't know. This beer has been here forever. Okay. I'm guessing this is where the mine is. Okay. Also the tanning. I'm guessing the clothes shop will help me tan, right? I also didn't realize I haven't been orienting my camera north. Tanning barrel. Use the hide on the tanning barrel. Nothing happens. Why are all their silverware enchanted? There's no one even here to talk to. I guess maybe Remay Cersalis. I mean, are these all the items we need? It doesn't say I could buy it from him. Talk to him. Hello there. Welcome to the clothes store. How am I to help you? You know about the ceremonial clothes? I certainly do. A real tricky set of garments to make. Well, that's unfortunate, because I was going to ask you how I might go about making some. All I can really help you with is tanning the hides. Sorry? The ceremonial clothes are made from hides of the Suka monsters. Bring them to me and I will tan them for you. You can then craft them into top, trousers, boots, and gloves. Okay. I have an interesting creature. It's an interesting creature, the Suka. You see, they have been indigenous to this island since we arrived. They seem to thrive on eating the minerals that exist in the mines below the town. We try our best to live in harmony with them, because they provide us with great many materials when they die. And in turn, we have given them magic to help protect themselves. Interesting. Alright, so I used the hide on him? No. Oh, there? Got any hides on me to tan? Yes, please. 100. Oh, he didn't say that before. We know we're gonna need a pick, and we are going to need a needle and thread. Needle, actually, it'll just be in this tab, and thread. Hello there. Yes, I have some hides for you. Yes, please. 100 gold pieces per hide. That'll cost you 400 GP. Sure, seems like a fair deal. A pleasure doing business with you. Okay. So, use the needle on one to make a torso. Needle on one to make trousers. Needle on one to make gloves. Needle on one to make boots. Cool. Let us deposit 1, 2. I can't deposit that? Oh, I can. Oh, I need the axe. Damn it. Of course, they are all in the wrong place, but that's okay. A chicken foot house? Yes, that's where, let's go on pseudo. That's where, Baba Yaga lives. Yeah. That's who's in the house. If we go say hello. Let's see, it's Baba Yaga. They sell magic items. And the house shakes violently. Alright, let's go into the mine and see what we can mine from there. What is this dude doing? Oh, is that a flag or is that a dude hanging out? Hanging pirate. He's just hanging around. Stop casting magic on me. Oh, it's essence. I don't want that. At least not right now. Lunar ore. It needs refining. What are these? Are these gem rock? You like how it's fenced in? Well, you wouldn't want it running away, would you? Oh yeah, they are gem rocks. Oh nice, lucky diamond. Crawl through cave entrance. I guess that goes over here. For what purpose? I don't know. Okay, I don't believe there was a forge in this island, was there? No. Probably gonna have to go back to Releka to smelt that into something. We need to talk to 2 other people in here. Celine was one of them, right? Either about the cape or the headband, I forget. The necklace, excuse me. Hello there. Greetings, sweetie. How can I help? I'm looking for a ring. Well, there are a great many rings, darling. Try and be more specific. It's to go with the ceremonial clothes I need for visiting the dreamland. Ah, I see. I'm afraid to say it, but I don't have any of those. But I do know that my grandfather had such a ring, but he passed away a long time ago. There's a chance he's buried with it, though. Oh, he buried it, though. Buried it? Why would he do a thing like that? He was an archaeologist. Well, more of a treasure hunter. When I was little, he always used to bury items around the island and give me clues and maps to find them. If you're lucky, you might find one of those rings. The guy in the most budget gear you've ever seen hop on you at mall? Well, I mean, not everyone has a ring of wealth that they can get nice gear. It's worth a shot. I remember those days fondly. Hours of digging around, dodging boulders, pits of snakes. About that ring. Ah, yes. The clue I have written down here says, from the water source you should follow, crossing the westernmost bridge and traveling further southwesterly to a bloom of blue. Thanks, I hope. All right, so I actually saw this earlier. This is the water source here. I believe it's here? A bloom of blue. I think it's either here or southwesterly. Yeah, it's gotta be either here or up here. Which means we will need a shovel as well. No armor and no overhead prayers? Okay. A bloom of blue. A little bit of blue right there. A little bit of blue right there as well. We'll have to dig a couple of these out and see. You found the lunar ring. Cool. Okay. The helm, the cape. Pauline is the cape. And then Meteora was the amulet. And the rest we have, except for the helm, we have to make. Like the flower hasn't moved since Grandpa died? Yeah. Well, the ring was holding it in place, obviously. That guy's gonna beef it in a second or two. He actually put it around the stem of the flower and then pushed it into the earth and covered it so the roots intertwined with it. What's going on, Dune? Exclamation point Discord will get you the link to it. Meteora was over here. Wasn't she? No, you gotta spell it right. Wow, is this really a popular cannoning spot? I guess they're pretty good level. Hi. Say, that's a nice amulet you're wearing. What? On your head? Oh, I ain't got no amulet on me head. You have, I can see it. Oh, it's a replacement for me lucky tiara, yeah? A slayer task. Ah, I see. It's a replacement for me lucky tiara, yeah? Your lucky tiara? What happened to it? Ah, it's bad, yeah? One Odo's squaw did nick it. I wish I had it back, yeah? I see what I can do, yeah? I mean, I'll see what I can do. Good. Oh, do I have to fight them? Didn't really want to fight them for... There's one more person I had to talk to. Not the enchanted bucket. Pauline Polaris, northwestern side. Where was it? I thought I saw her. There. How you'd ever find her, I don't know, but... I'm on the lookout for a ceremonial clothing so I can visit my dreams. I don't suppose you could help me out. Ah, I know the ceremony very well. Maybe I can help. I do have a cape, but why would I want to give it to some random person off the street? Because you're a kind person and like helping people in need? Did it not work? It's possible that invite expired. No. It shouldn't have. Oh, it works? Okay. I'm guessing that's you that just showed up. Because you're a kind person and like helping people in need? Nice try, but I'm always glad to help a person in need if they can demonstrate some insight. I'm listening. How about you try and guess my name? I mean, I could see it says Pauline. Ah, you'd think so, but no, that is my alias. I want you to tell me my real name. I have one first name and a triple barrel surname. Oh no. Can't you give me some kind of clue? Let's see. Okay, change a letter from the word Dane to get my first name. The first part of my surname rhymes with wood. The third part rhymes with spade, and the second rhymes with magic. Wood, magic, spade, Dane. Wood, magic, stain, spade. That's it. Well done. Woohoo. Not the most normal name, is it? One channel? No. Oh, I see. There was somebody else. That was AB that I fucking moved. That was who it was. Give me a second. I will move you. Okay. Should be moved. I was like, AB. That's a weird... Dune's got a weird name on Discord, but no, I was AB123C. That was... It's not my fault my parents had an overactive imagination. No, you're out now. You're out now. Sounds like they're totally insane. Do you want this cape or not? Yes, please. Nice. Everyone gets sent to jail when they join. That's just life. Alright, so we need to go fight those ogre things, and then we need to go back to forge the ore. Wow, it is actually very... There's a lot of people hanging out in here. I didn't expect there to be so many people chilling. Excuse me. Is this dude done, or is he... No. Oh, he set up his cannon over there. Motherfucker, he's already done more damage than me, I think. Nope. Got him. Game still looks like Play-Doh. Kinda. But that's what makes it nice. Gives it its charm. I have AB. Actually, the most recent Jagex survey had a bunch of pictures from it and asked you to rank which one reminded you of old school the most from, you know, and they had pictures of actual old school and some of those other clients and shit. Brings back some childhood memories as Play-Doh, yeah. It's all good, Dune. Fun fact. Every flavor of Play-Doh tastes the same. Doesn't matter what color it is. Hi. Yo, you got me tiara yet? I have indeed. Want to trade? Sure, yeah. Give me it, yo. Why is she turned into a gangster now? Yeah, it's cool. I would check it out just to see what it's like, but I don't think that it would be my daily driver. I don't think I'd play on those. You know what I mean? I feel like I would try it just to see, and then go back to this. The red tastes sweeter? No, dude. They all taste like salt. What'd you miss? We're talking about how every flavor of Play-Doh tastes the same. Yeah, well, I wouldn't want it to take over and be the only way to play. But if it was an option, yeah, whatever, that's fine. I mean, even as far as this goes, you have animation smoothing, which takes you from this animation to this animation, you know? Which is very different from, you know, this. Or things like the flag. God, can I get a view that is not the flag face on? Oh, they're really thin flags, damn. But you can see how smooth their animations are. And then you turn it on and it's a little bit chunkier. I almost wonder if that chunkiness is a filter. If you know what I mean. Okay, we gotta go find the forge. It's right here. How long am I going for? I want to finish this quest. And then I don't know after that. So probably another half hour at least, if not an hour. No, I'm not going all night. Definitely not going all night. My back hurts too much to do that. A Lunar bar. It was a pizza place you went to as a kid that had that handed out a round of dough or Play-Doh to kids to play with before a meal. Did they like throw it away afterward, or do they just give it to the next kid? Ooh. Did you imagine all like the shit stuck in it from like playing my iPad from bed? Yeah, but I can't stream it. Actually, I could, but they make the next pizza out of it. It got nasty fasty, I would imagine. I don't want nasty Play-Doh kid making my pizza. How's stuff been for you though, Dune? Doing all right? Add some more seasoning. Ugh. Extra salt and oil from the kids' hands. All right, so we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All natural, yeah. Made you shudder. You're the one who were talking about making the pizza out of it, so don't even. Watch. Oh, I need that in my... You get clobbered by this. You grow your own food now? All right. Well, glad you got what, a garden going? Cool, man. Oh, the dragon defender and my whip. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go in with it. Hi, could you refresh my memory on what I'm supposed to be doing? You need to be making your lunar clothes. I got a lunar helm. Well done. I'll take that. I got a lunar torso. Oh, she's just going to undress me. Oh, boy. This is not the RuneScape I signed up for. Hang on a second. Ah, you have everything. Good work. Now I'm going to give you some magic kindling from the first magic tree that ever grew. I shall also give you back your ceremonial clothes, which I want you to put on. Take hold of the lunar staff, pour the potion on the kindling, and burn it on the giant brazier in the center of town. If you've done all this correctly, you'll be transported to the land of dreams. I can't help you from there on. It all depends upon your understanding of yourself. Good luck. Thanks. She literally took all the clothing off of me to hand it back to me. I mean, listen. I'm all for having fun, but it's not what I was coming in here for. I'll have to look at you, yeah. All right. Seems like we do have a fight inside of here, which I was hoping we wouldn't, but... I look pretty cool, though. Look at me. Look like some kind of wizard. All right. I can't cast Ivan's Blast because I need to wield that other thing. This is gonna suck. Every spell I want to cast involves air runes. I don't have a lot of air runes. I usually use my Staff of Air. I can cast 33 casts with this many air runes. I got a lot of monitors tonight. I got chat open in three different places across 2 monitors. It could be 4 across 3 monitors, but I kind of want more than 33 casts of magic spell, which means I need to go get some runes. Oh, you know what? What's her name sells runes? Not 20. Not 0. This is not the most cheapest way to buy it, but it is very quick. I want to trade, please. Come on, open them up faster. Okay. Why is the game telling me to take a break? It ain't my mom? No, but I've been playing for 4 hours. It tells you to take a break at 4 hours, and then at 5 hours and 55 minutes or something, it warns you you're about to get logged out, and then it logs you out after 6 hours. You can then immediately log back in if you want, but... Been playing this. I did Persona 5, Factorio, some Subnautica, a couple other things. I'm chilling, you know. Factorio, yeah. All right, let me do some math here. I don't think I have enough water runes either. Animal Crossing? Nah. Not my jam. That's not right, is it? That's right. Not quite level 70 yet. I mean, you're more than welcome to enjoy it on your own. I'm not gonna tell you it's bad, it's just not my thing. Grab runes, some food. Grab food last. An axe of any type, but not necessarily because one is obtainable later. Okay. I need to have at least 11 inventory slots free. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we'll do this stream. Be right back. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.